The man who takes your wife will not look like a threat. If another man ever takes your wife or girlfriend away from you, it probably will not begin with sex. It will begin with one sentence you stopped saying. I see how much you do. He may not be better looking than you. He may not make more money than you. He may not even understand her better than you do. He may simply notice one thing before you do. There are feelings she stopped sharing with you a long time ago. The truly dangerous man does not begin by chasing your wife. If his intentions are obvious, your wife will instinctively pull back. She will remind herself that she has a partner, a family, and a line she must not cross. So he does not cross that line first. He makes her feel that the line is unfair to her. First, he notices everything you have learned to take for granted. You are used to her remembering every detail at home. You are used to her caring for the children, solving small problems, and keeping life organized. You are used to hearing her say, I'm fine, then watching her get up the next morning and keep everything moving. It is not that you do not love her. You have simply begun to see all of this as normal life. But another man may describe that ordinary life back to her. He may say, you are exhausted, aren't you? This family works because you are the one holding it together. You think about everyone else. Who is really thinking about you? To you, those words may sound like flattery. But to someone who has not felt truly seen for a long time, they are more than compliments. They sound like proof that all the hurt she swallowed was real. From that moment, he is no longer just an ordinary friend in her mind. He becomes the man who understands her best. And through one comparison after another, you are slowly rewritten as the man who never understood her. This is the most dangerous part. He does not even need to insult you. He only needs to stay patient while she complains about you, sigh softly when she tries to defend you, and ask, if you are hurting this much, why do you keep making excuses for him? That question is not comforting her. It is redefining your relationship. You think the two of you have just been tired lately. He encourages her to believe you have ignored her for years. You think she only needs someone to talk to. He encourages her to believe this secret connection is the first thing she has finally chosen for herself. The conversations that should not be hidden become her private space. The distance she should keep becomes another sacrifice people expect from her. And a boundary that was once clear is reframed as compensation she deserves. After giving so much for so long, at this point, your wife may still honestly say she is not cheated. Because in the story she is now telling herself, she is not betraying you. She has simply found someone who finally understands her. That is why manipulation can be so difficult to see. It does not begin by changing a person's behavior. It begins by changing the meaning they give to their own behavior. Then they begin building a world you cannot enter. There are feelings she no longer tells you, but sends to him immediately. Some messages are answered only when you are not around. Some conversations disappear when they are over. One secret may seem small, but the moment two people agree to protect that secret together, they have placed themselves on the same side of the relationship, and they have left you outside it. If the other man keeps moving closer, your wife may eventually recognize what he wants. So a man who understands manipulation may suddenly stop once she has become emotionally dependent. Yesterday, he listened carefully to every word she said. Today, he tells her, we cannot keep doing this. You have your own life. I should not be the one who ruins it. I care about you too much, so I have to leave. You may hear those words and think he has finally found a conscience. But inside your wife's mind, the question has already changed. It is no longer, should I let him come any closer? Now it is, am I about to lose him forever? The first question makes a person think about boundaries. The second makes a person feel only the pain of loss. When someone who always seemed to care suddenly disappears, she may replay every word he ever said. She may interpret his distance as self-control, his pain as devotion, and his decision to leave as proof that he would rather suffer himself than hurt her. Then the direction of pursuit reverses. He no longer needs to contact your wife. Your wife begins telling herself, I just need to explain things properly. I only want a real ending. We will meet one final time, and then we will never speak again. But many relationships cross the final line immediately after the words, one last time. Now you can see why the most dangerous man is not necessarily the richest, the strongest, or the best looking. The more dangerous man is the one who can find the silent place inside your relationship. First, he changes your wife from a partner into a woman who has been ignored for years. Then he changes himself from an outsider into the only man who understands her. Finally, by leaving, he makes a connection that should never have existed. Feel rare, noble, and impossible to replace. He is using two ordinary human needs: your wife's need to feel seen, and the instinct to hold tighter when something valuable seems about to disappear. But after hearing this, the worst thing you can do is immediately search her phone, control who she is allowed to meet, or treat every man around her as an enemy. If your wife already feels trapped inside the relationship, more control will only help the other man prove his story. See, he never understood you. What you need to do is turn around and look honestly at the life you share. When was the last time she tried to tell you she was hurting? Did you let her finish? Or did you immediately say, "You're overthinking it"? When was the last time you truly thanked her for what she does for your home? When was the last time the two of you talked without discussing the children, the bills, or work, and simply asked whether the other person was still okay? The most dangerous moment in a relationship is often not the moment a third person appears. It is the moment you have gone so long without truly seeing each other that neither of you even notices what has disappeared. Do not wait for another man to put your wife's pain into words before you realize how long she has been silent. And do not wait until a secret relationship already exists before using anger to prove that you still care. What protects a relationship is not making your wife afraid to lose you. It is making sure that when she is beside you, she does not need to go somewhere else to find a version of herself that feels seen. Finally, remember one simple test. If a so-called friendship requires deleted messages, hidden meetings, or a secret version of yourself that your partner is not allowed to know, then it is no longer just a friendship. The danger does not begin with the first kiss. It begins the first time two people decide to protect a secret that you are not allowed to know.